This conference will now be recorded.
Any questions from the previous classes? Can we go to the new topic or any questions? Okay. So we need to start data provisioning. Before that, we need to understand because entire HANA revolves around two topics. That is, HANA is a main core or primary database. Another one is sidecar or secondary database. Main core or primary database or sidecar or secondary database. Imagine we have an SAP system, ECC with HANA database. Entire HANA revolves around these two topics like main core or primary database or sidecar or secondary database. We discuss these two things even when we discuss data provisioning, modeling, ABAP and HANA. Every time we discuss this. Let us understand when do we call HANA is main core or primary database. Whatever data we write, if you read the same data, then we call that database is main core or primary database. For example, if I created here sales order data, customer data, material data, whatever I created, if I read the same data, then we call that HANA is main core or primary database. If you write and read the data in the same database, whatever we have written here, if you read the same, definitely we have a question, how come we read the data without writing, right? If we understand this second scenario, we will get the clarity on that. We will get the clarity if you understand the second scenario. Let us do that. For example, our customer has different systems in his landscape. For example, if he has different systems in his landscape, ECC with MS SQL database, Oracle, Workday, .NET, XLS or CSV files. For example, our customer has this many systems in his landscape. Here the point is why the customer has this many systems. For example, for his business, For logistics business, ECC with the MS SQL database shoots for him ECC system. That is the reason he used SAP ECC for logistics business. He used Oracle system for finance business because SAP did not shoot him for finance business. That is the reason he used Oracle Finance. Similarly, SAP did not support for his HR module, so he used Workday. And also for custom applications where ERPs do not support, so he used .NET. He also has some XLS or CSV files. He also has some XLS or CSV files. So here the point is why the customer is using this many systems. Why can't he use a single ERP like SAP or some other thing? It is completely depends upon the customer need. Maybe for his business, SAP doesn't suit for all the or ERPs doesn't suit for all his business, so he needs this many systems. Even in our home, even though we have all products related to either LG or Samsung, we do not use all the products related to either LG or Samsung. We may use Whirlpool refrigerator, LG TV, butterfly grinder, some other washing machine. So we use all these based on our requirement, feedback. It depends upon the feedback we receive or requirement or the cost. So everything we consider. Same way, our customers also uses different systems in their landscape based on their usage. Now, there is a in order to centralize all the data at one place. For example, here all the data is not at one place. Whatever data is written here, if you read the data, here MS SQL is a main core or primary database. Same thing here also, same thing here also. But here all the data is not at one place. In order to centralize all the data at one place, our customer uses some data warehousing system. Data warehouse. Warehouse means storage. Usually material warehouse means material storage. Same way data warehouse means data storage. Let's say our customer is using ECC HANA database as a data warehousing system. Data warehousing means centralized data where he wanted to store all the data. So he uses data provisioning. Data provisioning. Data provisioning is used to move the data to the target system from different source systems. Data provisioning is used to move the data to the target system from different source systems. As part of data provisioning, we have different ETL tools. E means extraction, which extract the data from source system. T means transformation, which transform the data. L means loading, which loads the data. E means extraction, which extract the data from the source system. T means transformation, which transform the data according to the target system. For example, if we have 01 India in source system and here IN India, that kind of transformation happens here. Loading means finally the data is loads in the target system. So data provisioning is used to move the data to the target system from different source systems. As part of data provisioning, we have different ETL tools. E means extraction, T means transformation, L means loading. We have different ETL tools like flat file, smart data access, BODS, SLT. We will deep dive this after a few minutes. For example, you know BDC, batch data conversion, is used to move the data to the target system, SAP, from different source systems. As part of BDC, we have different methods like call transaction, session, direct input, LSMW. But BDC is limited to SAP, it doesn't work outside SAP. But data provisioning is like BDC, but it is a global. You can use data provisioning inside SAP, outside SAP, any SAP application, any database. So using data provisioning, we move all these tables along from these source systems to the target system along with the data. So using data provisioning, we move all these tables along with data to the target system. Data provisioning is used to move the data to the target system from different source systems. We use all these tables along with the data from these source systems to this target system. Now we have all the tables here along with the data. Actually, you can see here we have created the data here. We have created the data here. We have created the data here. We moved all these data from the source systems to this target system HANA database along with the data using data provisioning. Now we have all the data here. So this is a centralized database and we can use this database for reporting purpose and all. Actually, we have written the data here, but we are reading the data from here. So if you write and read the data, we have written here, but we are reading here. If you write and read the data from different databases, we have written here, but we are reading here. We have written here, but we are reading here. So if you write and read the data from different databases, then we call this HANA is a sidecar or secondary database. We have written the data here, but we are reading the data from here. We have written here, but we are reading from here. So if you write and read the data in different databases, then HANA is called sidecar or secondary database. We have written the data here, but we are reading the data from this database. So if you write data in some other databases, but if you are reading the data from this HANA database, then we call this HANA is a sidecar or secondary database. So we also can understand data provisioning usually comes to the picture when HANA is a sidecar or secondary database. When HANA is a main core or primary database, there is no need of data provisioning. So we can use this. Is it any question?
Sir, sir, am I audible?
Yeah.
Okay. Sir, you mean to say data is there in different systems? So first we are extracting the data and then we are sending the data to ECC. Is it correct, sir?
No, you have different systems. Yes. Those.
Okay, I'm having data in Oracle system. Okay, now I want to execute a report. I want to display the data from Oracle system. So in this process, we use data provisioning concept and we get the data from Oracle system. And first we store the data in HANA database. From HANA database, we will display the output. Is it correct?
Yeah, like it's not like always, okay? If you have Oracle system, if you want to look at only Oracle data, you can display that in the Oracle system also. Okay. Here why we are moving all the data to this HANA database because to centralize all the data at one place. Because if you in Oracle also you have data, in ECC also you have data, Workday also you have data. But here our concept is to centralize all the data at one place, right? That is called data warehousing. Because of that, we move all the data from the source system to this target system HANA database. And also it is a continuous process. It's not like we moved 100 records to this and then whatever records we are creating, we are not moving. Whatever existing data, we move it. After that, whatever new data is created also, we move it. Because the purpose is to maintain the centralized data. So if you have the centralized data, you can do the reporting. You can also do the report from Oracle system related to Oracle data only. Yes, if you have all the data at one place, you can do some analytics and all that we will discuss during HANA modeling. But you can use this database as a central database and you can use this database for reporting purpose. Is it clear?
Sir, one more question, sir. And so when we get a report, are we extracting the data only which is required for that report, or we are getting the entire data from the databases to HDB? Sir, suppose we have to display 100 customers. So are we getting only 100 customers data from Oracle to HDB, or are we getting the entire customers list from Oracle to HDB?
Whatever data is there in Oracle, all the data is moved to HANA.
Okay, okay, sir. So then why it is a continuous process? So once we get the entire data from Oracle to HDB, so why don't they save new data in HDB directly?
Hmm.
Sir, am I clear?
Yeah, I understand. I will clarify your question too. See, for example, you have SAP application.
Okay,
You create customer data in XD01T code,
okay,
material data in MM01T code. Okay, but those are applications. But at the end, your data is saved in the database MS SQL. Okay. Similarly, in Oracle, you have a finance application. You save data from your Oracle system, but data is saved in the Oracle database. Similarly, in Workday, you have some HR applications. You hire the employee, you process salary, but data is saved in some Workday database. Okay. So here in HANA database, I don't have Oracle screens and all. I don't have Workday employee screens and all. How can I create the data here? That if it is the question, that's what right I explained in the beginning. Our customer has different systems in his landscape because one ERP alone doesn't satisfy his requirements. That's the reason we have different systems in his landscape. If you are talking right, why I create here, then I can create here. If it is the case, why the customer goes for this many systems? He use only one system, right? Then there is no point of discussing. That's what in the beginning I told you, right? According to his customer needs, ECC supports only his logistics business. Oracle supports his finance business. Okay, business in the sense he has some screens and configurations and layouts, everything. But database, we are not talking, right? We are moving all the data from these systems along with the tables to the HANA database. Okay, but not applications, we are not moving. We can't move also applications. Only the data along with tables. That's it. In
Okay, sir.
Oracle, you have Oracle applications. In Workday, you have Workday screens and applications. They remain same. You can't move them to here. You move
Okay.
only along with the data.
Sir, in what frequency we move every day? Some background jobs will run, or
That's up to your business. How you want to move, you can decide daily or 1 hour or weekly or that is as per the requirement. Is it clear everyone about this? HANA is a sidecar or a main car? Any questions? Can I get responses in the chat box? Is it clear now?
yes, sir. Yes, yes. Thank you, sir.
Okay, now, okay. Anyway, we will keep on discussing this main car and sidecar scenarios. Even we discuss HANA modeling or even we discuss ABAP and HANA. Now, provisioning. Data provisioning. As part of data provisioning, we have different ETL tools. They are flat file, smart data access. Has everyone got server access to give assignments?
Yes, sir. But don't know how to log in. I got some IP address,
Hmm?
but no, don't know how to log in.
I explained right in the second class and third class how to log in. Even how I am logging, you have to log in same way. What about others? Has everyone got server access? Are you able to
Yes,
log
sir,
in?
I got it. Yes, sir, I am able to log in.
Okay, maybe I will show you end of the class how to log in. Yeah, if you have to try it, right? Very good, very good. Some people already did some examples. Really appreciate it. I will also start giving assignments from next week. Okay. Maybe today only I give assignments because tomorrow we don't have class for this Saturday. From next week we will try to have. Tomorrow you don't have class. Okay. We will have class again on Monday. I will give assignment. Yes, Selby. So these are the different ETL tools: flat file, smart data access, BODS, SLT. We will deep dive each and every tool with multiple examples, one or two examples. Like I discussed in the first class, right? We don't deep dive data provisioning, we just complete data provisioning in 3 classes. And in real time, you have a separate consultants for each and every tool, so you don't worry about that. Only we are discussing this for knowledge purpose. Don't think too much on this. But here, flat file smart data access are inbuilt in HANA modeling perspective in HANA Studio or Eclipse. Flat file smart data access are inbuilt in HANA modeling perspective in HANA Studio or Eclipse. Flat file smart data access are inbuilt in HANA modeling perspective. Flat file in HANA Studio or Eclipse. BODS is a separate tool. SLT is a separate tool. And among these four, smart data access is odd man out, like because in flat file, BODS, SLT, tables are replicated to the target system along with the data physically. Tables are replicated along with the data. Tables are replicated along with the data physically. But in smart data access, it is a virtual replication of data. Smart data access is virtual replication of data. Table is not replicated physically to the target system. Of course, if table is not physically replicated, even data also. Anyway, we will see each and every tool with one or two examples. Now I am going to start flat file. Let us see the flat file. See, I'm logging into the system. Okay, if someone who doesn't know, please observe. Okay, you need to enter MSTSC here, MSTSC or remote desktop. You have to give the remote computer name or IP name, which is given by Viasys for you. Click connect. Initially, you will get the screen like this. They also might have given you some user ID and password, and give the user ID and password. Then click OK, click yes, then you are connected to the remote desktop. See, this is the remote desktop. Let me know if you have any challenges. And in the HANA details notepad you have, where you find all the user ID password. You also have the same server like me, so you no need to worry. If you go to SAP logon pad, here you give HANA user is the user, password welcome 1234, W is uppercase. Similarly, if you click HANA Studio, here you have different perspectives like we discussed. We are deep driving now HANA modeling perspective. For that, you need to go window, perspective, open perspective, other, HANA modeler. Once you are in the HANA modeler perspective, the system is already there, right click and log on and give the password. That's all, you log. Otherwise, if you don't have system, you add like this. Host name instance number is required here. You can find that in the HANA details notepad. See, host instance user password. HANA 2 instance 02 username HANA user, password welcome 1234, W is uppercase. Okay, let me know if you face any issues. LTMC S4 HANA is for what? I think LTMC is a T code like LSMW for, in S4 HANA system. Is it the same? Kranti Kiran, you are asking? I think LTMC, I think it's a T code like LSMW. Is it the same? I have a question. LTMC, okay? Yes, that is on legacy transfer migration cockpit, okay? Like LSMW. LSMW means legacy system migration workbench. Let me show you. Actually, it is like LSMW only because I know that, but to double check, I showed you, I typed and show you. Usually you are aware, right? LSMW. Yeah, someone asked a question, guys. LTMC is what? Because usually LTMC is like LSMW. LSMW, you know, right? BDC, however you do BDC, functional people create some project and all, they do some steps, configurations, they upload data. Same way, LTMC, usually you have this T code in S4 HANA systems to upload master data. Legacy transfer, like legacy transfer migration cockpit. Same like LSMW, okay? If you want to know, just go this block. You have some prerequisites. This is also something like data provisioning. Steps to use LTMC. You can go directly to LTMC T code, web page or Theory app. It's a create, you click, you give some project name, so like LSMW project, transfer data file. Same like provide project title, time in the search bar. It's same like LSMW. Usually you have some master data like material master, and you just download template. Then template will be downloaded. Then you can fill the data and you can upload it. See, upload file. That's it. It's very easy. Usually functional people will do that. Nothing is there, any coding and all. Okay, you can do that. Okay, now we are discussing flat file. Okay, where can we find flat file? If you go window, perspective, reset perspective, you have original perspective, and here in the quick view you see, here you can see export import. For example, here you see exporting. Usually export is like download, import is like upload. So you click import. Under HANA content folder, you just take data from local file. Okay, first of all, we need to define some requirement. For example, I have an Excel sheet with list of employees. This is the Excel sheet, okay? I have Excel sheet with employee number, level, organization. Now I want to upload this data in SAP like HANA database along with the table creation. So I have two scenarios here. In the first scenario, I create a new table along with all this data. I create a new table along with all this data. That is the first scenario. In the second scenario, I already have a table with with the already existing data. I want to upload delta data. For example, table already has some 100 records. I want to upload like 1012 120 records. So first scenario is we create a table, completely new table along with the existing data. In the second scenario, we already have the table created and also the table has already data. We need to upload delta data. So these are the two scenarios we are going to discuss now. The first scenario is this is the Excel sheet which we already have the data. Now we need to create a new table. Now we need to create a new table along with this data. So now let us go to the HANA modeling perspective in HANA Studio or Eclipse. Go to quick view. You know, right? Export is download, import is upload. So we should upload. So click import. Under HANA content, data from local file. Select the HANA system. Select the system. Here you can see select CSV or Excel file. You can use either CSV or Excel file. Click browse and from desktop employee info, this is the file. Header row exists, select the checkbox. Here in the target table, either you select new or existing. Either you select new or existing. New means don't read like new schema. New means don't read like new schema. You should read like target table, new table. Okay, it's like a new table because actually schema should be in the next line. So select any schema. Okay, I think we are going with Oasis 2200 schema. I want to create table employee info. It new means we are going to create a new table employee info in this schema. Now next, if you go here, whatever Excel headers are there, it proposed the same Excel headers as field names of a table. Field names of a table. And by default, it is a column store. If you want, you can also change to row store. And Oasis 2200 is the schema. Employee info is the table. Excel header names are nothing but table field names. If you want, you can change it to row store or column store. If you want, you can also change these column names. Automatically, it proposes some data types based on the data in the Excel file. If you want, you can change. Also, it proposes the length based on the data. If you want, you can also change this length. I'm just changing the key field. Next, finish. You can see here It's successful, table created, 100% completed. Go to our schema, tables, see employee info and right click data preview. See, let me explain again. Go to quick view, import under HANA content data from local file. Next, select system, browse, select header row exist. The block name is target table, so new, OS is 2200, table name employee info. Next, because table already exists, so put employee info 1. Next, our Excel header names automatically proposed to column names or field names of this table. Now, if you want, you can select row store or column store, and column names data types automatically proposed based on data, and lengths also based on the maximum possible length. The lengths are proposed. If you want key, I am selecting the key. Next, finish. Usually you see the message down, so do window perspective, reset perspective. You can see this. Now right click and refresh. You can look at employee info 1. Is it clear, everyone? Any questions on this first scenario?
Sir, no questions about the concept, sir, but I just have another doubt. Can I ask?
Yeah.
Sir, somewhere before coming to these tables, somewhere I saw no connection to the database in the place of HANA user. On the top of the table, you can see HTTP HANA user, right?
Mhm.
Yeah, in that place, I saw no connection to the database
You mean
before coming.
in
Before
your
coming, no, sir, no, in your screen. Before coming to this tables concept, just go back, sir. Before,
go back means where I can go back?
no, sir. Before coming to these tables, I want to see the screen. What from where you came to these tables? I think
I came from schema.
okay,
I selected schema, tables, employee info 1. If you want, I will do it again. Okay, let me know
okay,
later. Import.
okay, sir. No, sir, no, no. You please carry on, sir. I will tell you when it comes.
Yeah, no problem. HANA content data from local file. Select the system. Browse.
If
Search. Info. Header row exist. Via system schema. Table name. Employee info 3. Next. Field. Next. Finish. Now tables. Right click. Refresh. Maybe you have a possibility to see that uh, you might have seen some, let's say, paragraph.
sir, on the top, yeah, in the I think in SQL query page, it
Here,
just came now. Yeah, yeah. You please place that one.
which one?
Yes,
This
yes,
one.
please. Yes, sir. SQL.
Yeah, I can't press because system is, I have not logged into the system now.
Okay, okay, okay.
See, now you
Sir,
got it.
yes, yes. That is the question, sir. Yes.
Yeah, this is not your session, okay? This is old session. These are like sessions. For example, I have to, because now I have not logged into the system, right? So that's the reason if you go anyone, you will get no connection to the database. These are
Okay,
all
okay,
open sessions. If I
okay,
log into the system, now I connected to the system. Now we connected to the database, right? But actually they're all old sessions. For example, if you select and do a itself, you are able to see that.
okay, okay, okay. I understood now. Thank you.
If you select and if you click again, it will open another session. See, these are all like sessions. If you
Okay,
want to close everything like at a time, you can right click, close all. You can do, and you can close all like this.
okay,
If I click again, one session will be open. If I click again, see, two sessions. You can also close the sessions like this. Okay.
okay.
Yeah. Is it clear, everyone? The first scenario. Anyone? Any questions? Yes. Suppose if no header exists, what can we do? This is the question. Okay. If no header exists, what you can do is you just uncheck this checkbox. That's it. Okay. Then it import all the data. When you select this, import from second row. See, is it clear? Okay, now let us see the second scenario. Here I am creating some 21 row, 22 row by putting employee number 20. Here wantedly I am creating some error. I will tell you what is that error and you will come to know. But I want to upload this time in the existing table. I want to upload 21 and 22 row. So let's see now. Import under HANA content data from local file, select system, browse, desktop, employee info. Header row exists, but I don't want all the data. I want from 21 row to 22 row. So I want starting line 21. I don't want all the data. I want starting line 21. I don't want new table. I want to upload in the existing table. So in the YASIS 2200, this is the table employee info. YASIS 2200, this is the table employee info. Next. Now, in the first scenario, mapping is done automatically. In the first scenario, mapping is done automatically. Now, in the second scenario, you have to go mapping menu and you do one by one. But here there is a warning. Warning, if you see source has greater data type, right? Anyone can tell me what is this warning and how to rectify this? Why? Because actually the table when we created the length 1 3, but we are giving more than that, right? Okay, even though if you go ahead finish, there is an error. If you see the error, it is saying inserted value too large for column failed in. You can see inserted value too large for the column. Because when we created the table, we created the length along with the length, but now we are giving more length. So what is the solution for this? When we created initially the table, then you give the maximum possible length. Otherwise, increase the length using alter statement. But what I am doing, I am just adjusting the data. That's it. Okay, you can initially when you create table, give the maximum possible length, or else increase the length using alter statement. But what I am doing, I am adjusting the data according to the length. Now import under HANA content data from local file, system, browse, desktop, employee info. Header row exists, but I want from 21 row in the existing table, in the schema, finish. Now right click and data preview. You can see now. You can see now. Is it clear, everyone? Any questions? Column names it is taking as Excel headers. Okay. Everyone, is it clear? Any questions? Okay. Can you take assignment? I'm just noting down the assignment. Please note down. You will have class again on Monday, guys. No class tomorrow. Create schema with your own name. Once assignment is done, please send to the mail ID where you are getting link. Create employee info table with employee number, name. Employee department with insert data and display. I will send all the documents tomorrow, guys. I hope I already sent you also the documents, right? Have you received the documents, guys?
Yes, yes.
Then fine. Practice alter statement from alter table file and create partitioning, okay, using UI. This is the assignment, guys. Okay, note down, okay, or remember this assignment. Do this and send me to my mail ID your schema, so I will check. Okay, that's all for today, guys. So if you have any questions, we can discuss. Otherwise, let us know. Yeah,
Can you send this link? Can you send this video after half an hour? This assignment we will do tomorrow.
Sorry, what do you want?
This video, can you send that if possible after this class?
Yeah, not possible because video immediately will not be downloaded. It will take minimum half an hour, 1 hour. Then
Okay.
I need to download again and I need to attach. Okay, if I want to send now means I need to wait till 12 o'clock like that. So
Okay, sir.
usually I send next.
Okay, sir. Tomorrow morning. Okay, sir. Thank you.
Yeah, usually our classes are Monday to Saturday, but only for night batch. Tomorrow class is not there. Okay, if remaining batches I didn't inform me, class is there. Okay. Okay. Thank you very much. Good night. Have a nice day.